It's your girl. She's back in the building, bringing you some news you can use. We are live at the #1 internet radio station, IntellectualRadio.com, which is an iHeart radio station where we are guaranteed to feed your brain in this lunch and learn dialogue hour. I am so happy to be back here. I get to talk to Khalil and super producer. Been gone. I had some health challenges, but God is good. He ain't finished with me yet. So today is the new year. You know, it's a couple of days into the new year. So we want you to be yourself, benefit yourself, challenge yourself, elevate yourself, and inspire yourself. So in this intellectual dialogue hour, we're going to be sharing information, giving introspection, and providing some inspiration. Today, we're going to talk about it. I know y'all are probably talking about it already. Do we really need New Year's resolutions? Do they really work? I mean, I done made a couple of them over the years, and I quarter horse. I start out first 3 months, Khalil, and then I be like, oh, I'll start in 2 more months. I'll start on the 15th. I'll start on the 1st. Do we really need those? And it was really surprising to find out how the New Year resolution got started. So we're going to talk about that. And if you have a New Year's resolution, I want you to call us. Cleo will give you the number shortly. Call in. Say hello. Just call in and say hello. I am back. 2017 is going to be an amazing year. Earl just don't know. I'm making up for lost time while I was gone. I'm going to be stopping by, just hanging out at Intellectual Radio. I'm closer to the studio, moved into a new house. And so I am so excited. I won a lawsuit. So I'm just so excited. So many amazing things have happened. And Earl was so happy to see me today. And Khalil, if you all could have seen that Kodak moment, I'm telling you, it's priceless. So don't go nowhere. You know how we roll. Grab you something to eat, drink, whatever floats your boat. I am so excited to be here. Y'all saw I came in bouncing. You know, like, hey, I'm back. IntellectualRadio.com, which is the iHeart radio station. We are guaranteed to feed your brain. So don't go anywhere. We got some bills to pay. Stay close and share the podcast with your friends, family, enemies, neighbors, you know, all them folks. Share it. IntellectualRadio.com and iHeart radio station. Back in a moment.
Hi, my name is Team Olivia Page. Listen to Making Waves with Miss Darci on IR and iHeart radio station, Tuesday and Thursday, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. We love you, Miss Darci.
Hey, this is Lenny Williams, and I enjoy listening to IntellectualRadio.com and Making Waves with Miss Darci.
American Express for travel and entertainment worldwide.
Just show them this, the American Express card.
Don't leave home without it.
Someday, I may even use it on the moon. It's a marvelous thing.
Oh, so you can replace plane tickets, traveler's checks, a lost card.
Really? That worked?
It's a new year and the first anniversary of our revolutionary acne treatment. To celebrate, we have an amazing new offer for you. Order Proactive Plus, and for a special limited time, you'll pay just $19.95. Imagine yourself with skin so clear and beautiful, you feel confident to go after all the things you want. Make it happen today with Proactive Plus.
That's a huge difference. Look at that. Proactive Plus makes me feel amazingly beautiful.
Proactive Plus is dermatologist developed to help seek out and fix problem areas on your skin, and it's proven to work 4 times faster than the leading prescription.
This product is doing it. I started seeing results with Proactive Plus within the first week.
Now's the best time ever to order because we're offering extra savings to first-time customers. Call 1-800-773-5681 to get our 3-step system plus free gifts and free shipping. All just $19.95.
I use Proactive Plus every day. Like, I literally use this stuff.
Welcome back, America. I am your on-air host for Making Waves with Miss Darci, broadcasting live every Tuesday and Thursday, starting at 12 p.m. And I am your on-air host, Miss Darci D.
And I'm the intern, Khalil Scott.
And Verdi couldn't be here today. He had something he needed to attend to, so hopefully we'll see him on the next day. So I just want to thank all of my listeners and fans and viewers for your kind words, your prayers, your checking on me just to see how I was doing. It was a rough road, but I am back and ain't no stopping me now. So, Khalil, do you have, now, matter of fact, tell me, how was your New Year's and what did you do for the New Year?
For my New Year, at first, I went to work because I had to make that holiday pay.
Oh, so you worked on New Year's?
Yeah.
Oh, ching.
Yeah, but toward the end of the night, I went home and stayed with my family. We played, I forget what the game's called. I think it's called Chino.
Okay.
Yeah, my uncle, he ended up taking a lot of money from us.
About $15. Y'all was playing with some dollar bills, huh?
Yeah, $15 in quarters. It was really fun, though.
Okay.
Because originally I had plans to go out with my friends, but I felt like it was even better to spend time with my family and bring the New Year's in with them.
Well, that's nice. That's nice because sometimes people get crazy. Me and Elliot went to Mr. Lee's New Year's celebration, which was in Libertyville. It was really nice. They had performers, they had singers, had a toast to the New Year. Of course, I had on my little cute dress, and Elliot was looking kind of debonair, so he got to look kind of handsome that night. I was like, "Hey, what's your name? Give me your phone number." So it was nice, and we got a chance to celebrate with friends, close friends that we hadn't seen in a while. So it was really nice. My daughter ended up having a New Year's celebration at the house because my grandbaby thinks she's supposed to go everywhere I go, and she was upset that we was going somewhere and she couldn't go, and she's like, I just stay in the room. They got internet, they got cable, she don't want to go nowhere. So she said that she had a nice time at home with her New Year's. And Carlson, tell us what you did for the New Year. Let us know if you had a good time, if you did something different this year. I saw a lot of people stayed at home, they cooked, they had friends and family over. It's just not where you feel like you really safe if you out. They offered the free rides, I guess, again, for the bus and the train. So I hope everybody had a nice New Year, because now we got 360 some days to go. Now, do you have any New Year's resolutions, Khalil, or do you believe in New Year's resolutions?
I was never really the type to believe in New Year's resolutions because I think that you can start your goal as soon as you want to start it. You don't have to wait on the New Year.
And I think it's pressure. I think when you say, okay, I'm going to lose 50 pounds, or I'm going to start a new business, or I'm going to get a new car, or I'm going to save for a new house, and you say, I'm going to do it in 6 months, or I'm going to do it in 90 days, then the pressure seems to like, okay, then you look up and it's a month gone by. You say, oh, I got to do this in 2 more months. I'm going to push it off for another 6 months. So if you just decide to do it, I just think everybody should just write it down, decide when you want to do it, and just do it. Y'all know I was trying to lose 15 pounds since September. I think I lost 6, and that was it. So, but you got to put the work in, and I wasn't doing that. I kept on saying, I'll start tomorrow. I'll start on the 1st, and that never happened. So I just think we need to set realistic goals, believe in yourself, but you have to write it down, because if you don't write it down, to me, it don't exist. You have to write your goal down. I saw a lot of people doing vision boards, and that's another thing I want to do is make a vision board. I want to pay off all my debt. Now, that I do want to do. I want all my debt to be paid off by June 30th. That's my goal. I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to try my best. I ain't going to say I'm going to try my best. I'm going to stay out these malls so much. And I need a car. So it's things I need to get. I got to stay out the mall to get them, right? Unless I take up a collection here at Intellectual Radio. The producer looked at me and put a thumbs up. So maybe we could talk about that. He looking at me crazy now. See, we'll talk about that off the air. So I looked up how the New Year's resolution got started, and it started way back years ago. And what people did is they would make goals and say they're going to start them at the beginning of the year. I think it started with the Babylonians, the New Year's resolutions, and then it ended up where people all over the world start making New Year's resolutions. Because I often wondered, how did this get started? How did they come about it? And why is it the beginning of the year? Why is it such a big thing? And everybody is celebrating and toasting, and they said that's how it started. So the festivities started 4,000 years ago in ancient Babylon. And the first new moon would be in late March, actually. And so as time went on, it ended up going around to January, coming back around over the 4,000 years to January. So it was cut in the spring and they changed it to January 1. So it was a different time when the king back then at that time was crowned. And then it started being where people were doing this all over the world. In some countries, New Year's celebration began on the evening of December 31st, which is actually New Year's Eve, and continue on to January 1. They said people would have snacks and they would create good fortune or look for good luck. Spanish people, they did theirs differently. They had a different symbolization. They used grapes, dozens of grapes, and they would salute at midnight. Where Americans, we would do fancy dishes, dress up, just like they're doing now. And they would have parties and celebrations. Some of them would get out of hand. They would make cakes and pastries and things like that to celebrate the new year. For me personally, when you say I'm gonna make a New Year's resolution, the definition of a New Year's resolution is something that you want to accomplish, whether it's a personal goal or you want to break a habit. Then you put down the time you want to do it by, which is 365 days, starting at the beginning of the year all the way to December 31st at the end of this year. They said the most common things that people set up for New Year's resolutions are to lose weight, exercise more, start a business, get a new job, stop smoking. What else? They just had a lot of weird stuff that I didn't even think was actually a New Year's resolution. What else have you heard people say they're going to start a New Year's resolution and what they're going to do, Khalil? Have you heard anybody say?
Yeah, I heard a lot of people say it. I know one comment from my mom is to stop smoking.
Oh, your mom said she's gonna stop smoking?
Yeah, but we still waiting on that. Then, like you said, with the weight loss, my dad says that all the time.
Yeah, they say they're gonna save for a car. They're gonna get a new house. Yeah. What else people say they're gonna do?
Get a new job.
Start a business. Change their circle. A lot of people say they're gonna change the people they be with.
Oh yeah, you see that a lot.
I see people on Facebook kept saying that if I don't see you in cleaning the house, if I don't see you in 2017, you'll know why.
Yeah, new year, new me.
Year, yeah. So, and then to me, if you're gonna change the people that you're gonna be around, you don't have to profess it. Just do it. Just decide to do it and you don't. I just don't think it's necessary to announce it. For people to get where they want to go in life, you can change your circle. You can still have those people, you just can't be around them like you normally do. If they're not doing anything, I had somebody post the other day, they're going to stay away from broke people. Still broke, trying to be broke. That's everything ended with broke. So if you're around a bunch of people that's broke, then 9 times out of 10, sooner or later, that is going to happen because you're around the people that's what they're doing. So I think we should set realistic goals. Try to follow them. Don't put pressure on yourself. Be realistic and do what you can for you. Don't try to compare yourself to somebody else. Just do you. I think if everybody do that and mind their own business, I think everybody will be okay. Now, it's not personal. I'm just throwing it out there. What do you think about that, Khalil?
I think, like I said earlier, with the making a New Year's resolution, you can start whenever you want to start. You don't have to wait on the new year because then people tend to procrastinate things, and that never goes well.
Yeah. So here's some things some people sent to me. They said, less TV, more reading. Less shopping, more outdoors. Less clutter, more space. Less rush and take your time and prepare. Less junk, more real food. Well, that ain't nothing you do at the beginning of the year. You're supposed to do that all year round.
Mm-hmm.
Less busy work, more impact. Less driving, more walking. Less noise, more solitude. Less focus on the future, more focusing on what's happening right now. Less work, more play. Less worry, more smiles. So, to me, that's not like a realistic goal because those are things that we should be doing anyway. But we need to come up with a plan on how we're going to do it and stop just saying we're going to do it. I think everybody has to know what their gift is, what they're good at being doing. If you're going to start a business, just wake up and say, I'm going to start a business, but you don't do no preparation, no research. no homework, you're not going to start a business because you have to put work into it. And having a business requires more work than just working a 9 to 5. Because see, a 9 to 5, everything I already said, you just go in and do what you're supposed to be doing, and then you leave. But when you're a business owner, it's a whole lot of other stuff associated with that, right?
Right.
And I know Cleo know that because he gave his boss some advice last year on how to do things a little bit more smoother, and he working for somebody else. So just think about how Khalil will be when he decide he wants to have his own or take the initiative to be an entrepreneur or do what he likes best, whatever that is. So he already has the mindset to do it because he's given out suggestions already. So we're going to take a pause. But of course, we do have a couple of bills to pay, but I'm so excited to be here. And is there a way to shift and transform your life at the beginning of the year? We're going to talk about that. Do you think it is? Do you think it's unrealistic? You're tuned in to IntellectualRadio.com, Making Waves with Miss Darci. This is an iHeart radio station where we're guaranteed to entertain you and feed your brain. Back in a moment, so stay close. Right in front of my face. Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, we're talking about New Year's resolutions, if we need them, if we should have them. Hello to Katie Lowe. Hello to my diva queen, Emily Swain. Hello, Amber Jackson. Hello, Erica Givens. I miss you guys. Love you guys. Hey, Tony Jones. Shout out to Tony Jones. Erica Givens. Just want to say hello to all of you all. Wishing you nothing but prosperity in 2017. Rhonda B. Woods, hello. We're going to have some prizes and some money for you guys to participate in starting next week. So be prepared. All you have to do is call in and say the word, and whatever's in that box, it could be cash, it could be a gift card, it could be a trip. But get ready, because 2017, we not playing this year, y'all. We finna turn up for real. Then y'all see me bouncing in on the show today. We about to turn up. We about to turn up. Emily Swain, I got your message, and I'll take care of that right after the show. So, do you think that we can change our mindset to transform our mind to do anything that we want to do in life, Khalil? Can we shift and transform it?
Yeah, you could do anything that you set your mind to. All it takes is maybe someone telling you, or just having more self-confidence in yourself. If you tell yourself that I could achieve this, then you probably will.
So would you recommend we get a mentor or someone to coach us? Because, I'm looking at the Bears. The Bears is over with. They're not going to be in the Super Bowl. I don't know what we need to do, but the Bulls is getting down. Yeah, Tell us about those Bulls, Khalil.
They've been a little disappointing this year. It looks like they're gonna probably trade Rajon Rondo, because he's gotten benched the last 2 games. He has an attitude problem. And they recently got Michael Carter-Williams, and he's been the starting point guard for now.
Okay. Well, we'll see. Hopefully we can get somebody to go to a championship here.
Yeah, but Jimmy Butler did have 52 points last night.
He did good. I mean, he was off the chain.
Yeah.
He was off the chain. Almost as good as me. Dang.
Yeah, Jimmy's always going to be Jimmy.
He's good, though. He's a good player. He's a good athlete. He works out. He's a good people person. He's a good sports. He shows good sportsmanship. And so I admire him. So here are 3 mindset shifts that we all can work toward to transfer our lives in any form, fashion, whether it be health, whether it be business, whether it be relationships, whether it be with our in-laws. Number 1, it says grow through the tough times instead of just going through them. So there's a difference. You can grow and learn instead of just going through it and just say, I didn't learn anything from it. Because every encounter in our lives is we either learn a lesson, we have to learn something. We have to get something out of it. So we have to be willing to open our lives, our mindset to new possibilities, to grow. We have to be encouraging and uplifting to one another. We have to start supporting each other, which a lot of times we don't do. And we really need to support each other. You'll go and support somebody that you don't know and won't support the people that are right there in your back door. That's something we really need to work toward. We're going to be doing a lot of reading here on Making Waves with Ms. Darci, entrepreneurship books. We're going to be reading them, giving some out as gifts. So we're going to do a transformation in 365 days. I'm going to be back in here on the next day that I air. I have something I want to share with you all, and I want all of us to try to do it. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. The other thing is fuel your faith and not your fear. Oftentimes, I know we fear success. We fear failure. And I think you can fear both at the same time. You want to do all these things, but you say, what if? But you will never know. What if on the other side of fear is success? So we don't never dive in. We won't know. I'm not saying quit your job or anything like that, but whatever it is that you want to do and you feel that you have that gift or that talent, pursue it. Why not now? Why not start now? And I think we need more motivational encouragement posts on social media. So I'm going to work to do that. I just think it's so much negativity going on in the world. We have to find some positive avenues to uplift people. You never know what a person is going through. So you don't want to be mean. You don't know what just happened. You don't know what they just dealt with. And so we have to take other people's feelings into consideration and treat people the way we want to be treated. Of course, fear is normal. Even celebrities have fear. But it's what you do. We need to learn how to rechannel that fear and turn it into success. So that's one of my things I'm going to work on. One of my other things I'm going to work on is time management. I got to work on that and stop spending so much. Maybe not necessarily my money, but maybe somebody else's money. But I got to figure out something. What you think about that? Yeah, stop spending your own doggone money. So that's number 2. And then last but not least, it says love the process more than the outcome. I've never met an incredibly successful entrepreneur, athlete, or any person that did not go through trials and tribulations. They had to go through the process just like everybody else. Everybody has to start at the bottom. Now, maybe when you met them or found out about them, they were already halfway there. But you don't know what they went through. Look at Oprah. She went through persecution. She went through a lot of different things that I don't know if some of the women that I know would have been able to do that. But look where she ended up at. I think about Tyler Perry. He was homeless. It's so many people that went through so many different things, but look where they're at now. So we don't see the sleepless nights, the obstacles, the challenges, but we just see that they arrived at being champions. And so they're no different from me and you. So if they can do it, we can do it too. There's no reason except fear or failure. And so when you get sick and tired of being broke, you figure out something else to do. You just don't want to keep on living from check to check. You don't want to be borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. Sometimes people say, well, I'm waiting on God and I'm waiting on this to happen. But what about God waiting on you to do something? So he's putting people in your life, in your path, on your journey. And then you said, no, I'm going to wait. Well, if he's putting it there for you to take advantage of, to take you to the next level, and then somebody else may pick up where they left off. But if you never do anything, then what happens?
Then you're just going to be stuck there waiting.
So people, I understand people have faith. I understand being spiritual, but God wants us to use common sense. Sometimes we have to use the situation and turn it into a positive. If you want to go to a networking event and you scared to talk to people, go with somebody that goes to a networking event. If you want to go to church and you're afraid, find a church to go to. It's, if you don't have a way, find one where there's public transportation. We have to stop making excuses. We say, oh, I was born this way, or I was born into this life, or I was born poor. That don't mean you have to stay poor. You should want something, especially if you got kids, you should want something different for yourself as well as for your offspring. So this is the year that people need to figure out who they are. And the first thing we have to do is love who we are. There's a lot of people who are bitter, who are sad, wake up in the morning at 7:00. Good morning. What's good about it? What's wrong with you? So it's a lot of people don't even love themselves. So the actions is not really toward you or me or Earl. It's reflected on them because they're not happy with them. And so until they find out how to be happy with who they are, anybody that they're around, they're going to go the other way because it's like misery. It's negativity. And so sometimes I was told when I was sick and going through the surgeries that we have to watch our words. When I say maybe this will happen, no, say it will happen. What's stopping it from happening? And they said sometimes our words can affect our lifestyle. And I never thought about that. Anybody ever mentioned that to you? Said anything to you like that?
Yeah, my grandmother used to always tell me that. She always used to tell me that if you speak it into existence, then it'll happen.
Yeah. So those are some of the little things that I'm working on. And then the other thing is get a routine. And then I'm going to leave you guys, but get a routine. Routine will take you to success. I was reading 2 books while I was going through recovery, and everybody had a routine, whether it's 2 things you do every day, 3 things you do every day. It's going to turn into positive, which is going to turn into life rewarding, altering changes in your life. And I was like, what? So I had to read it again. So whatever you do, pick 3 or 2. If you don't want to do 3, pick 2 positive things that you're going to do every day. Whether it's post something, and my thing is I'm going to post something uplifting because I like to see people respond back to it. So I want to do it early in the morning, and that will start my day. I keep saying I want to lose weight. So do I really want to lose weight? Yeah, I do. But am I lazy? Yeah. So my doctor told me when you get up in the morning, 30 minutes after you get up, you should eat something, whether it's a piece of toast, some Jell-O, some yogurt, a piece of fruits. 30 minutes from the time you get up and drink water. That was my problem until I came to intellectual radio. I didn't drink water, but they had so much free water here. I started drinking water. So now I'm drinking water. Now I have to buy water for my house now, but I'm drinking water. So it's little things. Water helps your skin. It helps your overall body. It helps your metabolism. And then they say after you eat 30 minutes after you get up, don't have to be nothing extravagant, just something. Put something in your stomach and drink some water. Then 4 hours from that, eat something. Piece of fruit, crackers, Jello, yogurt, something every 4 hours. Because what I was doing, and the reason I wasn't losing weight is because I wouldn't eat in the morning. I would eat at lunch, and then I would eat at dinner. But my body is saying, are you crazy? Because I'm hungry from last night and you ain't gonna give me nothing to 12 or 1 o'clock from the night before. So it's storing your food. And so instead of you losing the weight, it's storing it. So it ain't gonna let it go. So I just started this last week and I can feel a difference. I'm not looking for nothing spectacular to happen, but I'm getting the rest of these 12 pounds off of me this year. Sooner or later, Khalil, they coming off.
Yeah.
They're coming off. So I'm going to work on 2 to 3 things every single day. And hopefully it'll help with my business, my lifestyle, my relationship, my children, and take a ripple effect. So that's what I'm challenging you to do. If you're listening, pick 2 to 3 things and do it every single day and watch what happens. Let's do it together. Let's do it. Let's everybody go to millionaire status this year by December 31st. Or if you don't make it to millionaire status, but I know you will, if you don't increase your revenue every 90 days. I'm challenging America. This is a global message. Increase your revenue every 90 days. Do a vision board. Write down how much money you need to live off comfortably monthly. Not just check to check. I mean comfortably monthly. And when you figure out that, we're going to talk about that next month. But I want you to write down how much money you need to make comfortably to live off of every month. And we're going to work up a strategy plan and we're going to work toward it. So all it's going to be centered around the things that we're going to be doing. I will have the book the next time I'm on the air that we're going to be reading. I may give out 2 to 2 readers, purchase 2 and give them out. But we're going to be, I want to focus this year on 2017 to be uplifting, encouraging, more positiveness, and PPA, which is product producing activities. We need streams of income. You need to have 7, and we're going to find a way to make sure everybody get it. Because remember, the only way you can make it to the top is to take some folks with you. And I ain't got no problem in sharing. What about you, Khalil?
No, I never have a problem in
So
sharing.
we're going to do this thing, and we're going to do it the right way. Again, I'm glad that I had the opportunity to be back at Intellectual Radio this year. Thank the super producer. Thank Khalil Scott. He's no longer an intern. He a co-host, intern, working the board. He just do it all. So I'm glad. And we didn't give you a number to call in, but I'm just so happy to be here. I just want to share what was going on with me and share what's going on with you. You know, we're going to post the podcast, share it. Share it. If you have any topics you would like to hear this year or want us to discuss, any round tables, send them to me or Khalil. We'll be more than happy to create something around that segment and have it here. We're here to help uplift and encourage everybody. There's nobody that's perfect, and we're all in this thing together. Remember, we have a new president who's only said he's going to be a part-time president. We don't have enough time for that, but he's only going to be a part-time president. He's not going to live at the White House. People are already boycotting the inauguration. Who does that? What they do to that? I mean, it's so much going on. We could just go for hours. So we're going to come back. We're going to close out. I'm going to take a break right quick. We're going to come back. I'm going to close out. I'm going to thank you guys again. We got some bills to pay. And I just thank you all for tuning in and stay close. We'll be right back. IntellectualRadio.com, which is an iHeart radio station where we guarantee to feed your brain. Back in a moment.
This is a more important beat. This is a more important. This is a more important. This is This is a Lion Pond beat. Touch, touch, touch.
So we're back, IntellectualRadio.com. We talked about New Year's resolutions, if we need them, how they originated. Again, I want to thank everybody who tuned in. Please share the broadcast. If there's a topic you would like to talk about this year or a subject, or if you'd like to be a guest here on Making Waves with Miss Darci every Tuesday and Thursday, hit me up or contact Khalil or Verdi, and we'll try to definitely get you in the studio. Again, I want to thank you all for tuning in, my listeners. I love you guys. I wish you nothing but success and prosperity in 2017. Thank you, Khalil, for being here, putting up with me. Super producer, appreciate you as well. I love my family and I love my fans, and I want all of us to not struggle anymore, but to be successful in 2017. Until next time we on air, this is your girl Making Waves with Miss Darci every Tuesday and Thursday, and we are out. Have a good day. And remember, build your own dreams or someone else will hire you to build them, and that would be me, and we're out.